Hi everyone, this is how you get to the online e-textbook if you've purchased it. When you click on that link from the home page and then you sign in as a student or as an educator, you follow that process, and once you've logged in or once you've established your account, you can sign in, select Technical Communication Today, our textbook, and then select e-text on the left-hand margin down near the bottom of the screen. And when you view the textbook for today's exercise, we're going to page 144, and that goes in this box, the page box in the upper left hand side of the screen. In technical, this page is at the end of the chapter, and we start with technical definitions because they're very short, and so this is where the material is. You'll want to read this material very carefully. You'll see that a technical definition, as we're using it in this class and in this textbook, is very specifically formatted. It has to include the term in the definition, the category in which the term belongs, and then the distinguishing features that differentiate it from other words in the same category. So an ion is an atom. It's an atom. That's the category that the ion fits into. It has a negative or a positive charge because it has more electrons or fewer electrons than usual. Okay, so the category is atom. Other things are atoms as well. Well, how does an ion differentiate itself from other things that are atoms? Well, it has a negative or a positive charge because it has more or fewer electrons than usual. Okay, so the assignment asks you to think of 5 technical terms in the field. List 5 technical terms that are important to your field of study. So if you're in design, there are technical terms about fabric or other dimensions of the field that you might consider. A technical term is a term that has a specific meaning to specific people in a field, or to people in a specific field. It's a technical term might not be familiar to most people. So this exercise won't work if you choose a word like car. But you could use an idea like fuel injection. Fuel injection is an electronic system that regulates fuel and power in a motor vehicle. So there are several electronic systems in a car. So fuel injection is a specific kind of electronic system that has a specific purpose, and that's how you would distinguish it from other electronic systems. To extend the sentence definition, we need more information about it, and this section of the page describes different ways, different directions you can take, such as word history and origins, etymology, talking about where the words came from, providing examples, distinguishing what your term is from what it is not, and you can read all the rest. This expanded definition or extended definition provides readers with relevant background information and deepens. The point of this definition is to deepen the reader's understanding, to educate, to instruct. So you're providing some instruction here, some background, and some depth of understanding about the idea or the term that you're defining. You can see here on the next page an example of an extended definition, and it's annotated so it tells you what to accomplish and how to accomplish it. Start with a sentence definition. Well, start with a title. And you can see that the title is formatted differently from the body copy. So you want to be sure to do that in yours as well. Then it uses a variety of rhetorical tools, which were listed on the previous page, to expand and sharpen the meaning of the term. Here's one paragraph at the beginning, and then there's an image. Yours can be formatted slightly differently. You might have 1 or 2 or 3 paragraphs, and then an image. That is all dependent on how you write the definition. The drawing illustrates the subject. The drawing, you can use images that you find online, but make sure that you properly cite the source. You may also create your own image if you like. Notice that it has a caption. The image has a caption. All of your images must have captions that explains, clarifies, complements whatever it is we're looking at in the image. Here the writer is using a comparison. How many different types of ionic compounds are there? And you can see that this subheading breaks the page into parts. It's bold, and then the body copy is back to normal. You'll notice also that the paragraphs are not indented. Please keep all of your paragraphs flush left or aligned left, and simply add some extra space after the paragraph. I'll ask you to use styles to create that extra space, but I'm not going to instruct on that right now. If you don't know how to use styles, that's fine. Just add a paragraph break with your Enter key or your Return key. What is an example of an ionic compound? You don't have to use questions, but you may use questions. That's just one way of breaking your text up into chunks. Please note that the final extended definition should be 300 words minimum, and that's that.